2 years ago,
This your store? It's a little hard to find.
Jason Bourne walked away from his past, never to look back again. But his past never stopped looking for him.
Matt Damon, thanks for joining us. Last time you were in Sydney, you talked about the evils of Hollywood sequels. What's changed?
Well, this one just, you know, I wasn't under any contract to make a sequel. And I always said then, you know, I'd do it if I felt like we could make a movie that was as good as or better than the first, then I'd do it. And they came up with a story that I thought was really interesting, that was really kind of bold, you know, and I think there are these kind of 3 tentpole moments in the movie that I don't want to give away, but there's one in each act that I think make it different than most sequels. We definitely didn't take the easy way out. And then also we got this director, Paul Greengrass, who directed a film called Bloody Sunday, which I think is one of the best movies of the last decade. So you know, that kind of combination just it turned into suddenly something that I couldn't say no to.
Hurry! Boom.
How? Jason, I don't want you to do this.
We don't have a choice.
The Bourne films are anti-Hollywood in some senses. Are indie films becoming mainstream in Hollywood?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, I think, you know, there's kind of a hip factor to these movies, and Bourne is you know, an anti-establishment character, I think, by nature and by design, and he's running, you know, he's naturally distrustful and paranoid, and so I don't know, you know, what that means in terms of the larger movement of film. You know, in the short term, in terms of this movie, you know, it definitely wants to be somewhat anti-establishment, I think.
Now,
Jason Bourne just popped up on the grid in Naples.
he's playing their game
He's making his first mistake.
They don't make mistakes.
on his terms.
He's doing exactly what he said he'd do. He's coming for us.
You've talked about wanting to get back to writing again. Have you actually managed to do that?
No, I mean, I've been too busy. I definitely missed that. It was really creatively fulfilling to take a movie from you know, from just the kernel of an idea all the way to a finished film. You know, so I definitely miss that feeling. That was great, and I'd love to do that again. But basically, it's been a logistical impossibility because I've been going all over the world. Ben's been going all over the world, so we haven't really been able to sit back down and write again.
So will there be another sequel in the Bourne series?
I don't know. I'd love there to be. You know, I mean, but I don't think anyone involved creatively wants to do it unless we feel like we can make it as good as the first 2. So if we can come up with something that's as good as the first 2, we'll all run and do it. But if not, we're happy to let it lie at 2.
Matt Damon, thanks for joining us.
All right, cheers, thanks.
This is Jason Bourne.
Bourne?
What did I say? If I even feel somebody behind me, I will bring this fight to your doorstep.
Trace it.
Where is he?
Right next to you.